I've got good news. For those of you who don't know already, EasyScape's video, which was previously taken down for a privacy complaint, is now back up. So thank you to everyone who helped spread his message. He was given no appeals process, so that really was his only chance. Still though, why was this taken down in the first place? Years ago, I received a nonsense privacy claim. I was talking about a public stream, and someone who claims they were on camera filed a privacy complaint. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but YouTube gave me the opportunity to blur the person out. I did so, and the video was allowed to stand. Now in that case, I was given exact timestamps of this alleged privacy violation and the chance to use tools within YouTube to modify the video so I didn't have to re-upload it. And by the way, my case was not unique. That's the standard on YouTube, even if it's a real privacy violation. You obscure the video or the audio and you move on. EasyScape wasn't given any of this. No one told him which part of the video was the problem. No one told him who was making the claim. He just got an email that his video with nearly 3 million views was gone with no further details. There were 2 images within EasyScape's video in which it appeared Caveira was selling steroids with a phone number attached. Caveira has claimed this was a joke and that he put someone else's real phone number in this post. And so when EasyScape made his video and included Caveira's public Facebook posts, it was EasyScape's fault for violating that person's privacy, and it was that person who owned this number who allegedly filed this complaint. Caveira lies constantly, and we have nothing to indicate this is true other than his own word. But even if it is, he's saying he doxed someone, but now it's EasyScape's fault for sharing this public Facebook post that had been up for years. I don't even need to explain how silly that is, but okay. If this is true, and that's a big if, okay, that's someone's phone number who doesn't want it to be up there. Let's blur it out. That's what the tool's for. Here's where it gets so odd though. They just fully reinstated EasyScape's video without any modifications. So they take the video fully down for a privacy complaint, but then when people make a bunch of noise, they put it back up and they didn't even blur the number. It was up for hours with the number still visible, and now EasyScape has chosen to blur it himself. This is not at the direction of YouTube, this is just based off rumors from Caveira. He could have easily kept it exactly as it was. So what's the deal with this claim? Was it just completely baseless? Did they find out if this was Caveira's number? That's something I've been wondering. EasyScape has still not received a single notification about all this other than the original takedown. But over on Reddit, Team YouTube left this comment on one of GFC's recent posts. Jumping in here to confirm that the copyright team looked into this and has reinstated your video and resolved the strike. Someone will be reaching out to you in the next few days to discuss further. So hopefully we're going to get some sort of explanation here. The last thing I'll say about this is, why was this looked into by the copyright team? I thought this was a privacy violation. Could this actually have been some sort of disguised copyright takedown? I don't know, but it's curious. Now on to the main topic of the video. This dude's channel is sinking faster than the Titanic. It's very possible by the time I upload this video that the channel's not even there. But currently, if you go over to his community tab, you'll find this notice. I don't speak Portuguese, but from running this through Google Translate and asking people on Twitter, it would appear he received a community guidelines warning on a Resident Evil 4 video for either encouraging illegal activity or rule breaking. It's hard to tell. The result of this is his channel is put in some sort of restricted mode for 6 months, but that's not it. If we go to his most recent video, he shows this image where we can see he's received a strike for a separate video. I can only imagine what's going on behind the scenes that he's not showing us. This guy has hours left on the platform. He's standing on the thinnest possible ice and it's heating up. He's 1 violation away from losing his channel, and he's not going to get an opportunity to correct course because he's had so many violations already in the past. It's going to take 1 more of these things catching up with him before it's over. I mean, what about the repeated showing of his bare ass? Isn't each one of those a violation? What about the false claim against GFC? Shouldn't that be a violation? What about jokingly encouraging others to send him illegal photographs? What about continually attacking the same girl who allegedly took down his first channel to the point where he's gotten a tattoo of her on his body? And he mentions her all the time, in like half the videos I've seen. This guy has some serious problems. I'd like to offer one piece of advice though. If someone accuses you of cheating, and you've really cheated, maybe you shouldn't pick that hill to die on. But that kind of sums up this guy. He just doubles and triples and quadruples down no matter what. There is no backing down, even when he's clearly wrong and lying. I won't even go over the 10 different ways you can prove this guy cheated. This image alone proves it. And with all the sketchy stuff he's got just sitting there publicly in the past, you'd think he'd be a little more careful about riling people up. He cheated blatantly, falsely struck down a stream for exposing him, and then sent him what was essentially an extortion letter telling him to evaluate his most recent run and presumably say it's real so that he would unstrike his channel. I mean, who does that? I'm confident YouTube will make the right decision in the end here. There's just no chance this guy gets away at this point. I can only hope he'll take this as a sign that he should calm down and try to be a little more respectable.